A Tuesday morning in mid-July. The gym lights are just warming up, and tip-off is scheduled for an unusually early 11 a.m. On the surface, this matchup is routine, a mid-season meeting between the 10-13 Portland Fire and the 5-18 Connecticut Sun. But hidden inside this standard mid-season schedule is a specific historical anomaly. This game marks the first time a Portland franchise has ever visited Connecticut in WNBA history. This is also the final time they will ever meet in this arena. Starting in the 2027 season, the Connecticut franchise officially relocates to Texas. This relocation creates a unique, fleeting environment, a 2-hour window where these franchises collide before their geographic identities change forever. This 11 a.m. start serves as a definitive, one-time-only turning point for both organizations. Portland is currently navigating a grueling logistical reality. Over a 6-week stretch, the Fire are playing 10 out of 13 games on the road. Rather than collapsing under the travel schedule, they are finding their rhythm. The Fire opened this road trip by scoring 102 points in a dominant win over the Atlanta Dream. As this chart illustrates, that offensive surge was driven by outlier efficiency. Portland shot a striking 60% from the field and 48.3% from behind the arc. The primary catalyst behind these numbers is Carla Leite. Leite recently delivered a career-defining performance in a 4-overtime battle against Washington, finishing with 32 points, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds. By averaging over 15 points and 6 assists, she has positioned Portland back in the playoff conversation, just as the league prepares for the All-Star break. This run proves that extreme scheduling adversity can actually force a roster to forge a hardened, highly efficient offensive identity. The reality in Connecticut is far different. The Sun are currently sitting near the bottom of the league at 5-18. While they had been playing some of their best basketball of the season recently, they are now struggling through back-to-back losses. The cause of this decline is a roster-wide injury crisis that is fracturing their core rotation. The list of missing talent starts with Brittany Griner, stripping the team of an essential all-star presence and their most dominant interior defender. Add the losses of Anissa Morrow, forward Sania Livers, and rookie Ashlon Jackson. It creates gaps in the rotation that cannot be filled by the remaining bench. Connecticut is no longer focused on a playoff chase. They are operating in pure survival mode against a mounting list of injuries. These two trajectories will finally meet on the floor at Mohegan Sun Arena. For Portland, this game is a requirement, a necessary win to validate their playoff push and justify the toll of their historic road trip. For Connecticut, the stakes are measured in time. Every tip-off represents another step toward the end of their era in this building. There is an undeniable psychological weight to playing out a season when the franchise's future in Texas is already being planned. One team is violently fighting to secure their immediate future, while the other is quietly closing the book on its local history. In the WNBA's historical archive, this 11 a.m. tip-off marks a permanent milestone, the final collision between these two franchises before the Connecticut era comes to a close.